me, not him! It's not fair!
What is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another episode of my wildly unpopular internet show, Fake Leak Theater. So, I'm going to be honest with this one. This one is a fake leak theater, but there's been so many leaks going out that this could be real. So I'm going to give you the first ever fake leak theater spoiler warning, as well as for the first time ever, fake leak theater being brought to you by my sponsor, Salt, now in Jew flavor. So now you can protect yourself from wounds, unseasoned food, and unsubstantiated internet rumors from Reddit, as well as protect yourself from the wrath of the Almighty God. Salt! There's a little bit, keep you from hell. Alright, so, of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do, continue getting videos from me. Today, we have a Pokédex leak for you. So, Pokemon Leaks, I think he might have changed his name on Twitter now, because I think he's been kind of notorious for fake leaks. I definitely have gotten a lot of fake leaks from him, but Pokemon Leaks on Twitter actually came out with a leak that supposedly had a big chunk of the Pokédex on it for the game, or basically the new Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. And we were going to go ahead and check that out today. Now, again, the reason why I said this, I put this on Fake Leak Theater because more than likely this is fake. But again, with everything leaking like it is, it could be real. And technically, Pokemon Leaks was the first one that I saw to break the caca leaks. I mean, I guess other people might have got it from Blaine's or somebody else, but the first person I saw was him. So, let's get into this. Yes, I did change my shirt between the intro and this because I re-recorded the video from yesterday. I didn't like the take we did yesterday, so I wanted to do another one. So of course we're gonna go ahead and do this now. I will admit that I did put this on Fake Leak Theater mainly because I do believe this is probably fake. You know what I'm saying? Initially I was just gonna do this, but I was like, nah, this is probably fake. I mean, because how would somebody who, you know, has a beta in China have the American localization and names for all the Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? I doubt that very seriously. And so yeah, so we're going to go through it. I'm not going to go through the whole list because there's a little over 120 Pokemon on this list. So I'm just going to go through some of the cool ones. But yeah, of course, timestamps will be in the description. Alright, so he starts off with the starters. So we got Sprigatito, Elgato, and Gatalorian, which, alright, that all sounds about right. I mean, Elgato, I think there'll be some copyright issues there because of the Elgato game capture softwares. But I think it's all pretty cool though. If he's going with the theory that it's going to be Grass Dark, which a lot of people believe is probably going to be Grass Dark. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that's weird about the caca leaks. Because the caca leaks haven't, to my knowledge, they haven't verified what the end game is for the starters. You know, we don't know what typings they're going to be. We've gotten a lot of information from caca, but he's been pretty nil on that. You know, so either maybe that's not part of the beta, or he just is not talking about it. Or I've missed it. I could have missed it too, because there's been some things that I've just overlooked in the leaks. So of course, then we have Fuecoco, Fuegorito, and then we have Ambidrillo. Ambidrillo kind of surprisingly just rolls off the tongue. Ambidrillo. I wish I could roll my R's like a Spanish person. That would be awesome. Ambidrillo, you know. But Fuegarito is pretty cool too. I believe Rito is a reference to alligators in Spanish, and Drillio is a reference to crocodiles in Spanish. And of course, it's Fire Ghost, which is another, basically prediction that people have been saying for a while. So then Quaxley, Quapitan, and Quaxtator. At first, I didn't like these. Like, even when I made the thumbnail yesterday, I was like, I'm not down with Quaxtator. The name grew on me, though. Quacktistador. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to name mine after some kind of conquistador, more than likely. I'll probably name him, like, El Cortez or something like that. You know what I'm saying? El Cortez shall destroy you. But I dig it. Quaxley, Quapton, and Quaxtador. If these was real, that would be kind of lit. So, of course, it's going to be water fighting. You know what I'm saying? Which is, again, what it's probably going to be. I'm not going to accept anything else other than water fighting. That's it. So then we have Lechonk and Hamanita. So Hamon is a very expensive cut of ham in Spain. Prime cut of ham, very expensive. The pigs are raised on like freaking open range, so they eat what they want. They're not raised like regular pigs. Hamon is very expensive, high class meat. So Hamanita would be a pretty good name for a pig Pokemon. Now this one's supposed to be a split evolution. So it's supposed to, you look one way if it's male and a different way if it's female. So if it's male, it's going to be more like a boar. If it's female, it's going to be more like a pig with lipstick and eyeliner or something. So then we have, so what he thinks is the regional bird is going to be Bludgeony, Squawkatee, and Squawkatoo. So like a cockatoo Pokemon, which, okay, I haven't heard any rumors about that to my knowledge, but okay. Then of course he's got the Pawmi 2-stage evolution, which that was definitely confirmed by the leaks. So Pawmi, Pamiti, and then Pommel, it's gonna be a straight up electric fighting type. So that's gonna be interesting. Now this is one that interests me too, Smoliv. So now my theory is that Smoliv is gonna evolve into a tree. It's gonna be basically be a big freaking olive tree, and it's gonna be something akin to it's gonna be like an opposite of the two ghost grass types that we have. All right, because you've got that ghost tree and then you've got the ghost pumpkin. I think we're going to get something that is an opposite to those. It's going to be a 1-stage evolution. He's saying it's going to be 2. So he's got Smoliv, Groliv, and Olivosa, which, okay, that's kind of cool. And they're all grass normal. Again, being an opposite of the ghost trees we already have. But then, of course, he has Monumini and Doomstone. So basically, one of them is like a monument, where you kind of like a, something that salutes a person, and then the other one is like a straight up tombstone, Doomstone. I don't know why I just kind of dig that. It sounds stupid, but I can see them doing that, like a ghost rock tombstone. Like it's a ghost, like then it's inhabited by like the ghost of the person that died or something. Like there's a chance that if you bury your loved one under this certain tombstone that it'll become a Pokemon. Something horrible like that. I can see them doing that. So then we have Turquid and Turbolossom. So now the reason I put these in there is because they actually sound like a Pokemon that we kind of had confirmed, and that was the Steel Poison type that's supposed to be an engine. So an engine Pokemon is supposed to be a Steel Poison type. And I mean, you've got Torque, Torquid, like Torque and Orchid, and then you've got Turbolossom, Turbo, and Blossom. Now I don't think these are going to be a thing, because again, why would you do this many card references? I mean, it's possible, But, you know, I think if they do any card reference Pokemon, it's going to be the Enginmon, more than likely. Right, so then we have what he believes is going to be the two-stage evolution for the Coinmon. So we have Cinero, which is supposed to be like a evil version of a Dinero, you know what I'm saying? Then we have Doubloon or Doubloon, and then we have Bountisoro, like I guess a bounty. Maybe it's referencing a bounty or Bountisoro, and they're all steel ghost types. I'm cool. I'm cool with this. Hopefully it's a mimic. Now, I personally believe that the steel ghost thing is going to be a one stage, you know what I'm saying, one stage evolution, and we might get something like Chingling or something where it's going to still be referencing coins. I don't think they're going to go full mimic, but if they did though, that'd be cool. It'll have if it's a mimic, it's a guaranteed spot on my team, guaranteed. All right, and I think these three are referenced to some of the recent leaks. So Congeal more than likely is a reference to the convergent evolution of Diglett. So, you know, back in the day they announced it was going to be like a water Diglett, and it's not going to be a Diglett, but it's going to look like a Diglett, but it's going to be based around eels. So I can see Congeal being that Pokemon. And then yesterday, I went over the rumor that there was going to be a jelly ear Pokemon that's going to be based around Tentacool and Tentacool. So Chihuahua and Chupacante could be those Pokemon. Now I don't understand why they're fire grass. I don't think that they're spicy, so this could also be a pepper Pokemon. Even though, why would you have a pepper Pokemon when you already have a pepper alligator? It seems redundant to me, but hey, you know, anything can happen in Pokemon world. Alright, now I don't think all these Pokemon are connected, but they're all water and they're all close together. So we have Porprissa and Bouffaline. So I'm thinking that they're gonna be like the dolphin mons, right? You know, they're gonna be the dolphin and its evolution. Now, of course, in the rumors, which I was actually gonna cover tomorrow, they were saying that the dolphin mon was gonna have an evolution and a different form, and the different form was gonna like walk upright like a person, which is why he put the Neospatian Dolphin Yu-Gi-Oh card out there. So of course this could be a reference to that, you know, Porprissa and Bouffaline. Now of course there's other Pokemon right by with the fin suffix on it. So you have Gramflin, which is a water dragon type, which that's kind of lit, and then you have Bluefin, which is a water steel type. So I don't know if this thing has like multiple different ways it can evolve that would kind of like Tyrogue. Like if Tyrogue's stats are this way, then it'll evolve into Hitmonlee, or it'll evolve into Hitmontop or Hitmonchan. Maybe we could have a situation like that with the Dolphinmon. Or I seriously doubt that it'll just change forms and types. That would be kind of lit. That would make it incredibly unpredictable. But this seems cool. So then we have some kind of dark Pokemon here. At least they should be pretty dark. We have Poplex and Viralux. And I don't know why, when I looked at these, I was like, yo, there's got to be a reference to smallpox and the Spanish flu. I mean, because technically, you know, they kind of came from Iberia, kind of, sort of. I mean, well, smallpox came from Asia, but it was brought to North America or South America by the Spanish. So, you know, smallpox and the Spanish flu. I hope that I doubt that Pokemon would have a Pokemon that dark or that dark of a reference, but stranger things have happened though. So then we have a 3-stage dragon rock type. So we had Culicoil, then we have Culith, and then we have hubris. I have no idea what these are a reference to. I don't know a great deal about geology. So if you know anything about geology, let me know what this is a reference to. Then right here we right like not too far away we have Mo Gorilla or More Gorilla, and I'm like, see, I doubt that they have. Come on, you can't just have Primeape's name be More Gorilla. Why? I mean, I understand what the reference is. It's morgue and gorilla. It's a dead gorilla. He on his Harambe vibes. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have him. Come on, you can't just call him More Gorilla. It just sounds like it's More Gorilla. It just doesn't sound as cool as what you think an evolution of Primeape would be. I mean, it's probably still gonna be badass, but More Gorilla. It's a dead gorilla. He had a heart attack from anger. We have what could be our legendary trio, our legendary quartet. So we have Nordre, which is a flying psychic type. We have Serena, which is a water psychic type. Then we have Asteri, which is a ground psychic type. And we have Questerina, which is a fire psychic type. Now, the quartets usually share a typing, you know what I'm saying, or a theme. Like in Generation 5, there was the Musketeers. You had like Terrakion, Virizion, Cobalion, and then there was the one that they made the movie about. I can't think of his name. You know what I'm saying? They were like the Musketeers. And so I don't know what this one will be based off of. Some people are saying it's going to be based off of Chinese mythology of the four perils. But I don't know if they would make them psychic type if they're supposed to be evil. I mean, not to mention one of the what I think it was X and Y. No, it was Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon's quartet was also psychic type. So all the Tapus. So I don't know if they would repeat that again. I think more than likely if they were going to be evil, they would probably be dark type or ghost type. So I don't know if that's true. And then that's really it, because the last thing they reference is Whoopor and the Tauros, which are fighting Fire Rock and Ice Dark, which those are some combinations. Fire Rock and Ice Dark. What would the Ice Dark Tauros even look like? What is that a reference to? I don't know. It sounds like it would be interesting. Alright, so this video is long AF. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. This is gonna be hell to edit, but I mean, it's shorter than the other one was almost 30 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and chop this up. So of course, if you want more videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, and do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do. Continue getting videos from me. I will be streaming later this week. Check out my second channel where I talked about Grand Theft Auto 6 going woke, maybe, possibly, kinda. Is it woke? Is it not woke? Is having a Mexican female character woke? I personally don't think so. But that's about it. And as always, people, drop a comment and keep it real.